Hello, everyone. So today we are going to pour these things that I already have ready to go, and we're going to be starting a pyramid. So I thought I'd get on here and I thought I would show you how I mix my resin and what resin I like and what resin I use. So give me one moment. I'm going to invite some people to come and watch. Let's see. As soon as I figure out how to do so. So what we're going to be using today is I'm going to use Counterculture DIY hard casting resin. It is it's a 1:1 ratio. So 1 part resin and 1/2 part hardener. That's what we're going to be using. Okay, go back. All right. I'm trying to figure out here how I can invite people to come and see what we're doing. There we go. I figured it out. All right, give me 1 minute. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to set up to mix. Now, my resin is down here with a little heater going. Again, this is what we're using. They got I got a little heater going to keep it warm and ready. And so the heater keeps it warm, and then whenever I am mixing it, I use a heat gun to help warm it up. Okay. Let's see. Share to group. Resin artist, anything goes. Let's do that one. Then let's see. Resin. No, that don't work in that way. Okay. Facebook. I don't know if there's many people up this late or this early in the morning, but I'm a night owl, so I stay up. For my husband works nights, so All right. Let's see. Group. This should be easier than this. I bet you there's an easier way. I bet. One more group. And then my page, and then I'm going back and getting started. Share on a page image. There we go. There we go. Newsfeed. All right. Okay. All right. So here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pour or mix counterculture DIY hard casting resin. I'm going to use a big beaker, silicone, got to get my mask, got to get my gloves. Make sure that whenever you're working with resin that you take your protective cautions. Don your protective gear. And boy, oh boy, this brace, these things are hard to get on. Okay, so I'm going to be hard to hear for a minute. Oh. So we want to do some music in the background, huh? All right. Two.
Can't see that. Notes. And I ain't gonna do it either. Okay. Alright, shucks. There we go. Now the fluid out.
For this this live, I am going to do this without my mask. Not follow what I do. Do what you should do. So this is what I do, and this is how I warm my resin up as I'm stirring. Five minutes. Yes, I'm in my sweats. This is 6 ounces of resin and 3 ounces of hardener. You don't have to be real aggressive whenever you're stirring. You just want to make sure that you are getting the bottom, the sides. It's very important that you get a good mixture. So we're turning back to clear already. See, we're clear now. So we have no striations in there. Only thing we got to do now is let the bubbles dissipate to try to get we want as little bubbles as possible. We don't want a whole bunch of bubbles. What did I do with my other stir stick? So I found these at Dollar General yesterday, and they are silicone. Yay! I want a bigger stir and scraper. So hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, this is Counterculture DIY hard casting resin. It is 1 to 1/2 ratio. So what we did is we have 6 ounces of resin and 3 ounces of hardener. That was our timer. I do time mine to do the full 5 minutes of stirring because I feel like that makes a huge difference on your pour. I'm hoping that my sound is working okay. So then you let this sit for a few minutes. I am not going to keep it in this big of a container because when you do, it will overheat. So we are going to move it into these cups because you don't want your resin to overheat. See the bubbles? We got to definitely let them dissipate. Now, if you pour from the side instead of pouring right down the middle, that will also help alleviate bubbles. That means even whenever you're putting it into your cup, when you add your resin and then add your hardener, you want to pour it down the side, because if you can tell the difference between this pour and bubbles and the difference between this one and bubbles, big difference. So you want to make sure that you're pouring down the side so that you can alleviate having a whole lot of bubbles. Now we're going to set this off. Actually, I'm going to put some in here because I need to color it blue. I don't like that cup. We're not using that one. We're using this one. So we're going to color some blue for my pyramid that I'm starting over here. We're going to be doing all kinds of different pours today. There she be. This is going to be a winter pyramid, so it is going to have trees and white, smoky, like foggy scene. I wish I knew if my sound was working. Would be nice to know. Don't know how I can tell if it's working or not. That ain't gonna fix it. Hello, hello, is my sound working? Somebody please answer. Don't want to do this off cam. I want to do this on cam. So, one spoon. One spoon. This is iridescent mica powder. Love, love, love this stuff. Love, love, love. It makes a beautiful blue. It really does. This pyramid is a gift for Christmas. It's already spoken for. Now, the counterculture DIY hard casting resin takes a full 24 hours to set enough to be able to handle. So, however, within 4 hours, you can pour over the top of it. I do anyway. I mean, and this is the same concept. If you pour from the side, the less bubbles you're going to have in your pour. So, but you don't want drips down your sides. Down as close as you can so that you don't have a whole bunch of drips in it. And I'm saving some for another project. Whenever you do a pyramid, you want to make sure that you get a toothpick and go down these sides of your pyramid so that you make sure that you have a point and don't have any air pockets down there. Otherwise, it will ruin your pyramid. See, I'm going to pop out this chat. Dun, 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 dun. Just me. Just me. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So here's a pyramid. We are going to move this over. Yep, got plenty in there. I'm going to take this plastic cup and I'm going to put it in the bottom of the pyramid because this is what I'm going to pour around in order to be able to put lights in the cup. So, well, it won't go in the cup, it'll just be in the pyramid. Actually, we do need the rest of this. So, be right back. Gonna have to wait on that one. Changing plans there, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to be off camera. Okay. All right, now let's move on to the next project. I like to wipe my stuff out just even though it's the silicone and it's gonna and all that fun stuff. I still like to wipe them out. Next one is going to be the peacock. I don't know why. I just got this mold, so that's why. And I've been fascinated with it. This will be like the 4th peacock I've made since I've gotten it. So I've already put my colors in. This one is going to be blue, purple, and gold. And it's not going to be like really deep colors. It's just going to be very faint. So now on the peacock, there is a couple of different places in here that you want to make sure that you go in with a toothpick, because you'll end up with a messed up peacock. I love the way this gold works too, because it's just, once you pour in it, it starts coming to the top and ends up with swirl and striations that make it look really, really cool. Now, this is going to go over to a area that is flat, because I have a hard time finding anything like that on any of my tables. All of my tables are crooked. What did I do with the cover? There it is. These are bowl covers, plate covers, whatever you want to call it. This will be my first time using them, and I think this one is going to be too big. So we're going to do this, so we don't get on my, there we go. So that is going to keep it covered up and nice and clean. Let's put it over here where it can heat. All right. Okay, so that's 2 projects we've gotten done. 2. And my curtain needs to go over and over. All right. 2 projects. Now let's go to number 3. So again, whenever you're doing stuff like this, you're better off to just get your projects ready to go, and then you can knock them out with one pour or one mix, like I'm doing now. I don't have a whole lot of room, so this is a small space. So I have to move things around. All right, you ready to see what the next one is? Let's go. So here we are going to do coasters. I'm not coasters, but we're going to do the wine rack and coasters. And we're going to do them to match these coasters. So really, I could just do the wine thing, but I've already got these going, so I might as well go ahead and do them. But I could have got away with just doing the wine rack. All right. Who's excited? I am. See what I've done here? This right here is that putty that you can use for hanging stuff on your wall. Let's see if I can find the package. This right here is this right here. Handy tack is what they call it. I put it around my stones in the middle so it will hold them in while I pour, and also it will give me a better look. I almost forgot to mix colors because we have to mix colors first. Thank goodness for lots of silicone cups. All right, so we are going to be mixing gold, blue, and black. And I don't want to mix it over there, so let me move this so I can mix it on here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Gold, blue, and black. Dark blue. All right, so here's the blue. It's a very deep, dark blue. I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'm hoping that it's working. Ooh. I learned from the last time I did these that I don't need a whole lot of the gold or the black. Need more of the blue. But we're going to have to put more black in there because that's too much powder. I'm going to have to take a break and go let my dog out, guys. Okay, let's see. Well, let me, Harley. Sorry. I had no color. Okay, so let's get back to what we were doing. This is my first live, by the way, so bear with me, guys. This is a beautiful deep blue. See that color? And that's such a rich, deep blue. It's beautiful. Let that sit for a minute so make sure we have no bubbles when we pour. Iridescent black. And gold. Looking pretty gold. And once again, we are going to have too much of the colors. So I will have to pour them into something else before it's all said and done. Because I feel like it's too deep. Going to end up not curing well. So we are going to put some more resin in the mold or in the cups. All right, let's get to pouring. I'm doing it this way because I want a little bit of color in the rock, but I don't want the whole thing colored black. Then we're going to go around my little dam. See, you can tell I got to lean on this table. See where that's headed? Yeah. No, do not push all of the black that way. Now, what I'll do is, before it cures, I will go in and remove my dams so that we can blend better. Look at that. We're going to need more. Didn't good enough. So, who is ready for Christmas? I am not even close. Not even close. That's black. Here's blue. Oh. How'd that happen? How did I do that? If I have enough left over, I want to put some of this blue in this little bitty mountain there. I'm not sure I'm going to have any leftovers. No, I am not. Alrighty, let's see what we got now. So what I will do is I will be adding some more clear to the edges so the edges do not get overtaken with blue. It is just too dang quiet. All right, I got to move my geode before I get. I love, love, love these black gloves. They are the best gloves on the planet. Kudos to my husband for getting them for me. All right. This is going way better than what I thought it was going to, as far as colors and my rocks staying in place. Of course, I will add rocks once it starts to set up, if I need to. Let's do a little bit of bubble popping. Give me 1 second, people. All right, figure out how to do this. Here we go. Yes, ma'am. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's get to it. So whenever you're doing this, I found, because I was using just straight mica powder, and it just put way too much in there. So I found that this works much better to give you more of a gold inlay effect. I need to have somebody on the other end blasting out to some groups that I'm here doing this. so I could have more people on here watching and interacting with me. It's kind of boring doing the live without anybody in here. Maybe I need to do it different and post it and wait a week type thing. But it was all of a sudden, I got to get it done. Let's do it live. Ah, no. Stop that. Can't be having that. Get back over. Can't jump ship. Trying to jump sides, wouldn't they? What do you guys think? I think this guy over here needs more. My mom's a game show fanatic, guys. She watches them all the time. Pretty much is the only thing that's ever on her TV besides that and daytime talk shows or daytime soaps in the Food Channel. Of course, it is her house, so she can watch whatever she wants to, right? I'm just trying to use up this cold. That's all I'm doing is trying to get it used. Seems how all of my gold rock is sinking. I can do this and get more gold on the sides. All right, guys. I think I'm done for now until it starts to set a little bit. Once it starts to set, then I'm going to take out my middle pieces and I will add some more clear to it. And I did have one more project to do, but because we are out of resin, that one's going to wait. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.